Testing audio, testing 1 2. Okay, now I can hear. Audio capture, alert box, overlay, webcam. Okay. So there we go. Okay, now we are cooking with fire and gasoline at the same time. Whoop, that was a little too high. All right. This is all honestly stuff that I should have done well before I begin streaming, but I, of course, am unprepared. So anyway, welcome. Welcome everybody to Mimikyute Guy Monday. I had to take off last week because I was feeling a little bit under the weather, but I am back and we are going to, of course, play some Pokemon. Every single stream is going to be themed around Pokemon. So, of course, we're playing the TCG today, and we'll just have to see what is in store for us in the future. But anyway, let's go ahead and get a couple of quick things out of the way. Of course, I am streaming on Unlimited Video Games, so make sure that you drop us a follow, as well as if you are in the Pinellas Park or Tampa Bay area, that you come check out the store. There's a lot of great people, a lot of great things, and a lot of great events coming up too. So definitely go check out their other social media on Instagram, as well as their website, www.unlimitedvideogames.com. And then I, of course, am your host, the Mimikyute Guy. So you can find me right there at the Mimikyute Guy on Instagram. I do also have my own website, www.themimickuteguy.com, where you can find some of my apparel and some of my digital art and see upcoming events that I will be attending. Now that we got all of that stuff out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at what we are working with here. We started a brand new ladder, so they've got us all the way back down in Pokeball tier. And I think we're going to try and have some more fun with my Mimikyu deck. I had built this kind of like really shenanigan-y deck that it seems to do well, but I think we're just going to, let's just warm up with a couple of matches with that. I call it Mimikyu Mayhem. The deck revolves around Spinda, which for 1 energy puts 1 damage counter on each of the opponent's Pokemon, and then Mimikyu with Worst Gift allows you to deal damage equal to the number of total damage counters on all of your opponent's Pokemon. Call the starting coin flip. We always go with heads, doesn't matter. Anybody that says tails never fails is wrong. But we do want to go second with this deck, so we are hoping that our opponent would like to go first. And it appears that is what is happening. So we are already off to a great start. And no Pokemon. Alright. I have no basic Pokemon, I know that. Hopefully everybody had a good Labor Day, you know, some time off, is ready to start the work week. There we go. All right, so we got ourselves a Spinda and we got ourselves a Ralts. We put the Spinda in the active, Ralts on the bench, which is mainly our draw engine, but Gardevoir can be a backup attacker at the end if we can find our EXP share. And oh boy. Miraidon EX, very, very fun. But actually this is kind of a good matchup for us because the whole point of Miraidon is he's going to fill his bench very, very quickly. And that's what we want. We want as many Pokemon on the bench so that way Spinda with the dizzying spin move will add lots and lots of damage counters. Trying to see what else we have here. So Bravery Charm, of course, we will put on Spinda. And then Nest Ball will probably search out another Spinda. And then we can Iono. And those of you that are watching, if you could also just a little bit of quality control, because I was kind of fumbling with the settings, getting all of this set up. So If you could just tell me if the volume levels are good, if there are any issues, if the music is too loud, if I'm too loud. Alright, and of course, starting off with Raichu V, fast charge, gonna get a lot of energy. So this is the exact reason why we play Bravery Charm, because otherwise he could discard 2 energy and he would be able to Oko my Spinda, but Bravery Charm is going to give us a little bit more HP, so he would have to discard 3 energy, which of course we did find an energy. We will Nest Ball for... Honestly, we can grab the Mimikyu as well, because chances are he's not going to be attacking with the Flaffy once he gets those evolved, and all he has on the bench are EX Pokemon. So let's go ahead and grab a Mimikyu just so we have that, and then we're going to go ahead and just Iono. We'll fix both of our hands. Ultra Ball. So we got a Curlia for next turn, and we did find another Spinda. Everything else we'll just kind of leave, and we'll just go ahead and Dizzying Spin. One of the benefits of this is that it does also confuse the active Pokemon. So even if he attaches a 3rd energy and decides to discard all 3 energies to try and attack me, there's still a 50-50 chance that the attack will not go through. Now, he doesn't discard the energy unless the attack... unless the attack hits. So that is one thing. Oh, Path to the Peak, perfect, because I don't play any Pokemon with rule boxes. As a matter of fact, my deck plays 4 Path to the Peak in it, so those now have just become discard fodder. So he's going to attach to Raichu, and he's going to Professor's Research. Wow. So he discarded quite a few energy, so I think he's trying to find those Flaffies. Now, is this from any Pokemon? From your Pokemon. Shit. So he can... I mean, it's still a 50-50 chance as to whether or not... he's just going to retreat. He's going to grab a fresh Raichu. And he does have enough energy. I mean, he can is he going to discard 3? Or is he only going to discard 2? No, alright, so he went for it. He discarded 3 energy to get the knockout. And I think what we want to do at this point is we just want to... No, the game is still young. And there's another Psychic Energy, so we're going to attach that there. We're going to get our Curlia. Do I want to get rid of the Ultra Ball? Hold on a second. People are messaging me, and I need to make sure that it's not... Okay. My apologies. I don't know what I definitely know that I want to Refinement. I just don't know what I want to discard. I think... Let's go ahead and discard the Mimikyu, because we can always get that back if we need it. But I think we're taking a little bit of a different approach this time. Nothing that I particularly need, so let's just go ahead and judge. We did get another Spinda, and we got an energy for attaching Mimikyu, and we got 2 Ionos. So let's just go ahead and Dizzying Spin again. Sorry, this chair needs some WD-40. So for this one, in order to get the knockout, I mean, he's only going to need to discard 2 energy. So he's using Dynamotor, he's using Switch Cart, which of course is going to heal. And he's going to Iono, which is, that's good for us. That'll refill our hand. Crushing Hammer, which is not necessarily like the best in this matchup, only because as long as he's got the Flaffy on the field, he's going to be able to... we did get another Bravery Charm, though, so we can attach that to the new Spinda. And again, he'll have to then attach 3 energy if he wants to do anything fun. My turn. Fog Crystal. Fog Crystal is interesting. I think, let's see, what do we have in here? We have 2 energies and a Spinda and a Mimikyu. Let's go ahead and Super Rod to get those energies back in the deck. And let's grab a Spinda. We will Bravery Charm. We will Fog Crystal for another Ralt. We will Crushing Hammer. Hell yeah. Let's get rid of that. Curlia is going to discard the Ultra Ball and draw some cards. We did get an Iono, and we got another Ultra Ball. So Iono will... Let's go Iono, because that's going to put them to... Judge or Iono is going to put them to 4 regardless, and then it'll give us 6 cards. So we got 2 Crushing Hammers. Did get a Gardevoir, which is nice. So let's get that on the bench. And then let's go ahead and Shining Arcana. We did get... Wow! 2 Psychic Energy. So now we are... Our Mimikyu is primed and ready to go. And Spinda is just going to keep spreading damage. We might as well just keep going on the Spinda train as long as we can. And he's going to have to find... hopefully he has another... Well, in his case, he's got the Ultra Ball, so he's going to be able to find the Flaffy. So he'll be able to Dynamotor twice and get 2 energy on one of his Pokemon. But he's still going to then need to attach 2 additional energies somehow in order to be able to not only attack, but also... Let's see what he's going to do here. Now, see, if I did have the other Mimikyu out right now, this one here, with the Worst Gift ability, with the Worst Gift attack, that attack alone... Oh, bad luck. Sorry, my friend. You did not... you did not fare well. And, yeah, let's go ahead and get some Crushing Hammers. Nope. On the first one. Let's see, on the second one. Nope, on the second one. See, I like Crushing Hammers because they're, like, really good when they're really good, but then they're kind of bad when they're kind of bad, so... Shining Arcana will draw a couple of cards. We did get another Psychic Energy, so we'll go ahead and attach that to the Gardevoir and another Path to the Peak. I actually don't want to Iono here because he's only got 1 card in hand, so we're just gonna keep dizzying spinning, because we're just gonna keep spreading that damage. But what I was saying before is with the Mimikyu that has the Worst Gift attack. If I had that one out on the field, right now it would be doing 40, 80, 120, 160, 180, 250 damage on a one prize basic Pokemon, which is insane. All right, so he refilled his hand, which means that when he knocks out the Spinda and he takes another prize card, like the point of this deck is to kind of just play the long game. You're gonna let them whittle down their prize cards, and then you're just gonna keep stacking damage, until eventually it gets to a point that you can just start knocking out their Pokemon. Because, like I said, Gardevoir does quite a bit of damage. Oh no, knocked it out. It's okay, we have another Spinda. My turn. And all of my cards are single prizers, so... Ooh, that's interesting. That is actually very interesting. I may... Do I want to Raihan? Or do I want to Iono? what could I possibly need right now? I guess I could Raihan for another Curlia. How many? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6, 7, 8. Let's go ahead and Raihan. So we're going to attach this to the Gardevoir. And, oh, I know what we can grab if it's not prized, which it's not. We're going to grab an EXP share. And we're going to slap that on the Gardevoir. So now anytime he knocks something out, that energy is then going to go to Gardevoir. We're going to Shining Arcana. Let's see if there's anything in our... We can grab another Spinda. Might as well. And then, just because we can, let's Ultra Ball for Curlia. And then we'll just Dizzying Spin. Yeah, so now 51, 52, 280, 310. So that Mimikyu could almost one-hit KO every Pokemon in the current format right now, because I think the new Charizard EX has 330 HP. But like, I don't think he realizes like how much trouble he's in, because Gardevoir alone, it does 60 plus 30 for each psychic energy. So with just being able to do the attack, it'll do 150, which is already enough. Well, it's not enough to really knock anything out, but yeah. So EXP share is going to go on the Gardevoir. And we have a couple of different options here. We're definitely going to Iono, and we're going to knock that hand down to size. What do I want to move to the active? Let's put Mimikyu out there. Switch. I don't think I need to switch, so let's Curlia. We're going to get rid of the switch. Discard, draw 2. We got a boss's order. So if we wanted to get rid of one of the Flaffies, we could, but no, we definitely need to knock the hand down to size. Let's Iono first. We got quite a few things there, which is awesome. Let's put another Gardevoir. I mean, to be honest, let's set up the Mimikyu, and we can Palpad and get back an Iono and a Raihan. No, let's get back to Ionos, because at this point, that's what's really gonna like start messing with his hand. Gardevoir is gonna draw us 2 cards. Gardevoir is gonna draw us 2 cards. Attach. So here's what I was saying. This is exactly what I was saying right now. And this is where we can kind of start putting the pressure on and let him know that he's in danger. So we're gonna put out this Mimikyu, because Worst Gift is gonna do 310 damage. And that's going to give us 2 prize cards. We got a Crushing Hammer and a Nest Ball. Now, the thing with this deck is that there are some diminishing returns, meaning that as I start knocking out Pokemon and getting rid of damage counters that are already on the field, the attack. So, like, for instance, the next attack, you know, that one did 310. The next one will only do 230. So let's see, what does he got here? Yeah, I mean, I was just kind of memeing at that point because oh, he's gonna fast charge. So he's setting up the Miraidon for the next turn, which means that we're gonna want to Crushing Hammer and hope that this goes off. Sweet. It's exactly what we needed. So we're going to get rid of that. And will this do enough damage? Yeah, that'll do 230. So we don't need to Iono. We don't need to Nest Ball. And I don't want a Gardevoir because we don't have too many cards left in our deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we have another Psychic Energy, it would, you know, we only have one energy left. We're only playing 8. No, I mean, I guess we can thin the deck. So there's the last Psychic Energy. Let's go ahead and get this on this Gardevoir, because this one can start hitting pretty tough. But we're going to go ahead and Worst Gift. We're going to knock out the other Raichu. And we're going to take 2 more prize cards. And now we're literally just 1 attack away. And we've got Boss's Order. So what that means is, because Gardevoir now is hitting for, you know, if he knocks out the Mimikyu and I'm able to attach a Psychic Energy, that's 150 to 10. Which means that honestly I could pick either Miraidon, because this one's already got 50 damage on it, and that one would be, oh, that one would be just short, because I would need to be able to do, all right, so he's gonna boss up, all right, so he's getting rid of the Gardevoir. At least I would hope that he's getting rid of the Gardevoir. He goes for the Spinda. Interesting. Well, was he just hoping that I wasn't able to get the Spinda out of the active? Yeah. We want that, and then we're just gonna boss up this Miraidon and smack him in the face for 180. GG. And that's how the deck runs. That's how it works. Looks like you didn't have enough air in your Drifloon. Oh, I kind of want to screenshot that. We just got like Mimikyu versus Raichu and 1,020 damage done. Jeez. And we're going to be moving on up that ladder there. Slowly but surely. And it looks like we did both of the daily quests, which at this point is just giving us coins and gems, which we're saving our gems for the next battle pass. We ended up getting all the way to tier 50 with this one. We still have 8 weeks left in the battle pass, so buckle your seatbelts, because it's gonna be a fun ride. But let's go ahead and play a different deck, because I wanna try and go back and make this one work. So I've got this deck here. Edit deck. There we go. I call it Spooky Trees because it revolves around Trevenant, which is probably my second favorite non-legendary, non-mythic Pokemon. Like Mimikyu is number 1, then Phantump and Trevenant are number 2. But the whole point of this one is it's based off of hand hate. So you've got Fortress EX, which is not only what you're using to ramp energy onto Trevenant, but it's going to force the opponent to take prize cards, which, as you saw with Iono, is going to be kind of devastating for their hand. And then on top of that, you know, Trevenant's attack, Shadow Claw, discards a random card from the opponent's hand. So I did want to make quite a few changes to it. So let's do that, because I know I wanted to shave a couple energies. I need to fix... I'll fix the trainers in a second. We got 2 Pineco, 2 Fortress. I don't think... I mean, if we're going to do a Bidoof Barrel engine, we can do just 1. And I think Arceus we want at 1. Because I think we want our... Let me look at something real quick. I need to find Shaman. And we want all. Yeah, because we're going to want Shaman V. Revenge Blast works really, really well with Fortress as well. Because it does 40 more damage for each prize card. And then I don't know if we want V-Star. 40 more. That one does 40. So it's like it's just Revenge Blast, but instead of 60 base, it's 120 base. And I'm trying to think of the math here. If I pop 2 Fortresses, and they're down to 2 prize cards, then that's 41, 60, 220 that regular is doing. And then 160, so 180. So no, I don't need a the Revenge Blast, or I don't need the V-Star, especially since I'm going to be using Arceus. So I think we just go. Do we have any fancy ones? We got fancy Trevenants too. Yeah. All right, we gotta spend some coinage here and bling this out. So let's do 1 Shaman. One Shaman? How much is it? 1250? Yikes. And how much is Trevenant? If I wanted more fancy Trevenants, also 1250. So I could get no. Honestly, I think Trevenant should be at 2. Arceus should be at 3. Bidoof can be at 1. Fortress, Arceus, Trevenant. We'll bump that back up to 3. I don't know if I want 1 or 2 Shamans. Like, I know I want Shaman. Probably just 1. Because my main attackers are going to be, like, I've got Arceus for ramp. So let's just go 1. Because he's just good overall. And then we're also going to throw in a Wo-Chien. And I do have fancy ones of this one. And what this will allow us to do, this will allow us to hit their back row. So, for instance, Covetous Ivy. Now, I have to basically use Fortress's ability in order to attach because Arceus. Yeah, now that I think about it, let me add another Shaman. Let's get another one in there. Because Arceus's RCI. Yeah, Arceus's ability can only attach to V Pokemon. So that would be itself, Trevenant, and Shaman. So Wo-Chien cannot get that, but it does kind of. It does 60 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon for each prize card your opponent has taken. So honestly, Like, if we wanted to, we could probably go the other way with it. So I really like Trevenant. But this is one of those things where it's like, don't let your pet cards... because what we want to do is we want to capitalize on the ability to, yeah, so Shaman, 190. So at least he's doing 60. If I pop one Fortress, then he's doing 140. Whereas Trevenant's only doing 120 and discards a card. I honestly don't think that Trevenant is going to be that... I think we run a 2-2 split of Shaman and Wo-Chen. One Trevenant. Or do we go with 3 Shaman? No, I think 2. 2 should be fine. And I think we run 2-2 split of the Fortress and the Bidoof. And then we've got Arceus V and V-Star is kind of like our primary attackers. Maybe. I don't know. Math is hard. Nope, that is not what I wanted to do. Arcus. Let's get you back in the deck. I think a 1-1 Fortress, Pineco, Bidoof, Barrel. We do need a Manaphy for the deck. Water Veil. And then 2-2 split of, I think, Wo-Chen and Shaman. Damn, that's expensive. We're gonna play a 1 of V-Star. I mean, 9 times out of 10, the V-Star is gonna be Arceus, but it would be nice if we needed. So yeah, during your turn, you may heal 120 damage for each of your benched grass Pokemon, and that's gonna help a lot, cause these boys be taking damage. So this seems pretty solid. I think I want to. I like 11 energy. Alright, so now let's look at the trainers. Boss's Order's fine. Escape Rope, Switch, Iono. I like Poppy. Be able to move some energy around. I wouldn't mind maybe going up a Poppy. Crushing Hammer is like a pet card. It's kind of hit or miss. And since we're not necessarily going like the trap route, I think we can get rid of those. Iono, Judge, 4 Ultra Ball, 4 Nest Ball, 2 Switch, Raihan, 4 Path to the Peak, which honestly we could probably go down. Super Rod. Let's go up a Poppy. Alright, so let's see what else we've got here that we can use. We want just owned cards. Right? Yeah, just owned. Okay. Artisan. Part of me wants to play Battle VIP Pass. Let's put that in there just so we have it. Then let's kind of continue on. Bravery Charms would be good. Let's maybe put... Let's put 3. Okay, so that puts us at our max with Bravery Charms. Let's see if there's any other trainers or anything that we want. Canceling Clone we don't necessarily care about. Choice Belt. Capturing Aroma. Cheryl. I do kind of like having an Avery as well. Let's get that in there. A lot of just spicy one-ofs. Copycat. Crushing Gloves. Crushing Hammer. If you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, it attacks the Pokemon this card is attached to do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Honestly, I think Defiance Band may be better than Bravery Charm. Which means we may also want an Arven. Because this one allows you to search for an item in a Pokemon tool. Do I have a fancy Arven? I do not, which means I have to use a normie Arven. That's fine. There's something else that I just scrolled past that I was thinking about as well. Oh yeah, Coloris's Experiment. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to thin this down, which I'm fine with. Doctor. Echoing Horn, we don't... Actually... Echoing Horn, we'll put that in as well. Because that could be used to pick up like a final prize card. If need be, we can Echoing Horn, and then Wo Chen can snipe it off the bench. Let's see. EXP share could also be good. Fan of Waves, Featherball, Fog Crystal, Forest Steel Stone. We've got Ionos in there already, yeah. Jubilife Village, Judge. Honestly, part of me wants to like cut the Bidoof engine and maybe just rely more on trainers. Maybe go up a Wo Chen and an Arceus. Alright, now let's continue. Where were we? Judge. I think it was where, yeah, Iono Judge. Which we've got 2. Level Ball isn't good for us. Lost Vacuum. Grab one of those just in case. Lucky Ice Pop is too gimmicky for me. Marnie's Pride. Miriam. Nest Ball I've already got. Path to the Peak. Palpad. But one of your basic Pokemon and all cards attached to it. I mean, that would be good to pick up a Wo Chen or, you know, something. I don't think that that's what we want to do, though. Pokeball, Pokegear, Pokestop. A lot of Pokies. Primordial Arbor, Raihan, Rare Candy, Rescue Carrier. Rocky Chestplate, Rocky Helmet. Serena. Switch cart. Switch your active basic Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon if you do heal 30 damage from the Pokemon that you move to the bench. I mean, we could play a switch cart. provided that we are not evolving. I don't know. We've got quite a few evolution Pokemon, so probably not. Ultra Ball. Alright, so that's everything. So now we need to just kind of narrow down the fields on what we want to keep and what we don't. So, a couple of things right off the bat. We can shave a Battle VIP Pass. We can shave Escape Rope. We already shaved a Path to the Peak. We can shave a Poppy. What are some other things that we don't necessarily need? We'll do 4 Nest Ball, 4 Ultra Ball. We don't need 4 Coloris's Experiment. That we could probably go down to 2. Defiance Band or Bravery Charm? I think we're gonna go with Defiance Band over Bravery Charm, only because... And honestly, we could probably just go 1 Defiance Band and cut the Arven. So now we've got 4 Iono, 2 Judge, an Avery, Defiance Band, 2 Color. I like Color's Experiment a lot, actually. Is there anything else that we could cut? Maybe we can cut the Poppy. And we may cut the Echoing Horn for a Coloris Experiment. Yeah, so 4 Iono, 2 Judge, 4 Coloris's Experiment, Coloris's Experiment. And then we got an Avery, we got a Defiance Band, 11 energy. And then for Pokemon, we've got Fortress, Pineco. Yeah, see, part of me, like, I don't like Battle VIP Pass. If we cut the Battle VIP Pass, then we can get some more stuff in here. Like I said, we can get like a 1 of Professor's Research. Or even 2, if we did 2 Professor's Researches. And 1 Judge. So that's kind of like our draw engine right there. We've got 4 Iono, 2 Professor's Research, 4 Coloris's Experiment, 1 Judge. We got an Avery as a tech for if they'd like to fill their bench. Which means we can probably go up a Defiance Band. And then we could re-add Poppy. 4 Nest Ball, 2 Switch, 4 Ultra Ball. We want Poppy back in the back on the team. Or an Escape Rope. Yeah, let's put a Poppy in and see what happens. No, Poppy. There she is. Oh, I have the other one. I like the other one better. Okay, cool. So now let's take a look at, and it's not even Spooky Trees anymore. We'll still call it Spooky Trees. I like because Trevenant. So, there we go. And then we want to set this one as the active. Test deck. We don't want to export it. I want to do the... I guess you can't really do it on this. Alright, that's fine. Alright. So, let's go ahead and see how our new and improved Spooky Trees does. And I don't know, I'd assume I'd want to go first in this deck because we want to try and pop off Fortress. And ultimately, the way that it kind of works philosophically is that if you want to attack first, then you go second. If you want to evolve first, then you go first. Alright, so interesting start. We've got Arceus. And we're going to draw a card. Looks like we're probably going up against a Charizard deck. So we've got the path to the peak. Yeah, we'll draw a card. Another Ultra Ball. So we've got Trinity Charge, which means if we find a Shaman V or even a Trevenant on by our second turn, which we have the Ultra Ball. What are we doing here? What are we Ultra Balling for? Yep, there's the Charizard EX. You gonna throw down a Charmander? No, he's just gonna pass the turn. Interesting. Alright, so there's our second energy. Let's go ahead and Colress's. And what do we want to keep? Well, we want to keep the Trevenant. We want to keep the energies. I guess we'll get rid of the Poppy in the boss's order. That kind of sucks that we now have 4 of our 10 energy. And... We're going to save our Ultra Ball. I don't like using Ultra Balls unless it's the turn that I'm actually going to use it. Only because Judge and Iono are a thing. And there's been too many times that I've made my opponent scoop. Oh, wow. He's got a really bad hand. Kind of feel bad for him. But also not really. So we're going to Ultra Ball. Let's get rid of the Shaman and the Fortress since we don't necessarily need it now. We'll grab Arceus V-Star. Go ahead and evolve. And he just scooped. You know what? We need to go back to the roots. No pun intended. This is supposed to be a Spooky Trees deck, and I was about to let you guys down. So, no, we do still run the Fortress Arceus engine for consistency. We can still have one Wo-Chen as a tech, and we can still have one Shaman as a tech. But we need to go all in on our Spooky Trees. Please tell me I have Trevenant VMAX. I have 2 Trevenant VMAXs. One cool one and one stinky one. Which I think just is a spicy one of. So we got a few techs, which is nice. We'll put another Shaman in. Yeah, because this is 40 damage for each supporter card in opponent's discard pile, which means quite a bit. Oh, we'll go down. We'll go down to that. To be honest, I think this is fine. You know what? Let's get one Bidoof barrel in there. Bib girl. Burl. All right, and then let's fix this. Because yeah, we need to go all in on the spooky trees, which means we need another boss for Iono. I mean, we can cut the professor's research. 2 judge. We don't need 4 Coloruses. We got 1 Poppy, 1 Switch. Defiance Band. Like, basically what I'm trying to do right now is I want to squeeze in Crushing Hammers. And I think that's what we do. I think we get rid of the Colorus and a Defiance Band or an Energy. Let's get rid of an Energy. Let's go down to a nice round 10. And then here we're gonna go Pal Pad. So that way we can recycle our Ionos and our boss's orders. And then we're gonna go Crushing Hammer. Because the idea behind this is we're not trying to do copious amounts of damage. So in that case, let's just cut the Defiance Bands altogether. So what did I cut instead of the Defiance Band? The Coloruses, I think. So let's put those back in. I keep calling them Colorus, but it's Chlorus. Colrus. Okay, so 3 boss, 4 Iono, 4 crushing, 1 super rod, 4 nest ball, 3 path to the peak, 1 Raihan, 2 judge, 4 ultra ball, 2 switch, 1 lost vacuum, 1 Avery, 2 Colruses, 1 Palpad, 1 Poppy, 10 energy. Then we've got 3 Trevenant, or 2 Fortress, 2 Pineco, 2 Arceus, 2 Arceus V-Star, 3 Trevenant, 1 Shaman, 1 Wochen, 1 Manaphy, 1 Bidoof, and 1 Bibarel. And now that I'm looking at this, part of me also wants to squeeze in a Hisuian ball. And I need to figure out what to cut for that. Probably the Avery. Alright. That should be good. So, Spooky Trees is now back on the menu. And with it being on the menu, we need a more spooky themed deck box. We're going to use that deck box. Are we going all in on the Spooky Trees? I wish they had better ones. I wish they had better card sleeves. Alright. That's what we're going to go with. For the coin... No, for the coin, let's go with the 25th anniversary one. So we've got spooky trees. Spooky trees. Alright. And then this is probably... Well, we'll see. We'll see how these matches go. We always call heads. That's just the way things are. Your opponent won the coin flip and is deciding who to goes first. Who to goes first. My opponent will go first. No Pokemon. Which is weird, because in this one I play 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, alright, there we go. Let's go Pineco and Trevenant. And done. So I think what we'll do is, I mean, depending on what we draw. Interesting. Depending on what we draw, we Colress's Experiment, we Ultra Ball for Fortress. See, I'd like to find an Iono. If we draw an Iono, then we're in. Hisuian. Well, let's see what we've got. Oh, Shaman, Wo-Chen, and Manaphy. Covetous Ivy. Yeah, I mean, we can just... Let's just go on this plan. Might as well. We'll attach an energy here. We'll Colress's Experiment. We're not going to need the switch or the boss, so let's grab the 2 energies and the Crushing Hammer. Negative. That's fine. Ultra Ball, and we'll Ultra Ball away those, and we will grab a Fortress. Oh, that's right. No. It's my first turn. I can't evolve. Whatever. That's fine. So we're getting a Quaquaval. And what is Quaquaval going to do? What do you do? I don't even know. Put 2 energy, attach this Pokemon into your hand. It does 230. Switch this with one of your bunch Pokemon. If you do, switch out your opponent's active Pokemon. That's gross. And he's got the Mimikyu. Alright. Well, this kind of sucks. Just a little bit. We're going to absorb life. Path to the peak. Perfectly fine. This deck is kind of annoying. I mean, I'm perfectly okay with this. Let's Colress's first to see what we've got. Lost Vacuum, Palpad, Judge, Arceus. None of these are really going to help me. I mean, the Lost Vacuum will help. The Palpad will not help. Judge can help next turn, and I guess we just grab an Arceus. I don't think we're getting Fortress off anytime soon, so we're gonna just get rid of that Path to the Peak. Not that it's doing us any favors anyway. And we'll just hard attach. This is a stupidly annoying deck. I hate it. This is so dumb. So dumb. Alright, well, now you be punished, because you gonna get judged. I can't Raihan, but I can get a bunch of other stuff onto the field. I can get a Bidoof. And I can Ultra Ball for Arceus V-Star. What do I want to Star Birth for? We'll grab an Iono. And probably a Crushing Hammer. And then we will Shadow Claw. See, this is where he now gets into trouble. Because without any energies, he can't do anything. So he's going to heal. That is fine. What does that do? Draw a card. Nest Ball. And see, this is where we just kind of play the waiting game. We can attach to Arceus. We're not going to Iono. As much as I would want to. We're just going to Shadow Claw. And make him discard his card. I'll play this game. What do you do? Yeah, I will... Actually, I'm going to absorb life. Yeah, this deck needs Bravery Charms. Get a Pineco on the fields. Hooray, I'm healed. Choose one bench Pokemon as the active, and what do you do? At the end of your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon will be knocked out. Ugh, it's that guy. Fortress. Alright, as much as I don't want to, I think I need to Iono. Because we need to get rid of that. Another one on the fields. Sweet. Shaman. Well, that's going to hit for a lot. He's going to Doom Curse, isn't he? Yeah. So at the end of your opponent's next turn, defending Pokemon will be knocked out. All right, that's fine, because we just got to switch. So what we'll do is we are going to, let's see, move it to energy. All right, so we're going to use our good friend switch, and we are going to use our good friend Poppy, and we're going to choose a Pokemon, and we're going to move an energy, and we're going to click done, and Shaman is going to Revenge Blast for 180. Bam. And we'll take another prize card. There's that Quaquavel. Energy Search. That does so much freaking damage. Alright, so we need another Iono now. Or boss's order. Interesting. I mean, we could boss up the Quaxley and take it out. $180 plus 120 is 320, so that's not gonna do what we want. But we could at least absorb life. So now it's in striking distance. If he leaves it in the active, I can take it. But he's not going to. He's going to use Exciting Dance. And he's going to switch it with Mimikyu. And now we bring out our good friend Bidoof. Switch. I didn't think about that. I'm dumb. I'm an idiot. Concede. That deck was really annoying and dumb, and I hated it. And we're never fighting it again. And we are going back to the drawing board. We needs us some... We don't need a Hisuian Heavy Ball. So the Poppy came in clutch. All right, you guys ready to rock? Alright, this will be the last game. Because your boy is tired, and I also have to go to work tomorrow. We call heads because that's what we always do. What is this? Those are scrolls. Do I want to go first? Yes. Yes, I want to go first. This is a weird hand. This is extremely weird hand. I think we just start with a Trevenant. Just to see what they've got going on. Of course, Charizard. Let us Ultra Ball. Okay, so we've got pretty much everything that we need. We'll grab a Arceus so we could set up a V-Star next turn. Don't want to put Shaman on the field. And we certainly don't want to leave the Trevenant in the active, so we're going to hit the switch, and then we'll end. So we can V-Star, grab Path to the Peak. We can Colress's Experiment. I honestly don't know what I'm doing. Hi, bye. Unlimited Greg, if that is your real name. What are you doing? I feel like I need the double turbo energy in this deck. What are you grabbing? So he's gonna V-Star next turn. He's gonna boss up. Wow, how rude. That was extremely rude. How would you like it if I bossed up your stuff? Let's Colress. There's the Path. There's a Nest Ball. And another Nest Ball. Because I think that's what we do. We're gonna Starbirth for no, that's so dumb. Why Path to the Peak? Why do you have to be dumb? I guess we'll grab the Fortress. No, we'll grab the barrel. Get the Crushing Hammer. It was worth a shot. Nest Ball for the Bidoof. Nest Ball for the Pineco. Path to the Peak. End the turn. So that'll at least keep him occupied. Okay. So he hits the artisan. Which means he's gonna get the V-Star. Now he knows I'm playing Path, so he's probably gonna try and, yep, Starbirth. This isn't working the way that my Turbo Wo-Chen deck was working, and I think I may just want to go back to that. Here comes the rare candy and the Charizard, and then he's gonna hit the Charizard, and the Charizard's gonna hit the Pokemon, and then the Pokemon, yep. Isn't this game fun? And now he gets to attach 3 energies. He's gonna do 2 to his Charizard and 1 to his Arceus. Wow, how amazing. You can see I am riveted. I am yawning with excitement. He's gonna boss up the Arceus. Weird choice. He could have just OHKO'd the Trevenant. Whatever. It'd be nice if I could actually, like, find an energy. Do we want to use this? I don't think we can use it for anything. We don't need Manaphy. Although it would have thinned out the deck. We can Lost Vacuum though, and we can get rid of the boss's order. I'd rather put the Shaman on the bench and evolve the Barrel. Hey, look, energies. Crushing Hammer. Nope. That was dumb of me. Can Pal Pad. Draw some cards. All right, so how much is this gonna do? We need to do some quick maths here. 40 more for each prize card your opponent's taken. So he'll have taken 4 prize cards. So 160, so that is not nearly enough. But we're gonna do it anyway. Oh, wait a second. Oh, no, that is more than enough. Oh, this Charizard's going down. Yeah, this was good. This was good. We did a good thing, guys. I completely forgot that because the Charizard is terastallized, it is weak. The problem is, though, if he hits another energy or some way to find energy, then I just automatically lose. Unless I can hit the crushing hammer. Hit the crushing hammer? Nope. Bruh, stop with the emotes. You're not cool. Do we need an Ultra Ball for anything? No. Let's just Revenge Blast for 440 damage. Some judges. Alright, so we need to hope that he doesn't have an energy or a way to get energy. That is honestly what we're... Yep, he had the energy. Bro, you don't need to... What are you doing? Just attack. Like, this is one of those moments where it's like, I want to concede because he's got the game, but I also don't want to concede in case he's just an idiot. Brr, 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 brr. Charizard deck go brr. I want to beat you with my Charizard. Like, he could have just... He presented the Arceus. He had the energy. All he needed to do was attack. Trinity Nova does 200, and my Shaman has 190. But no, he's going to retreat. And he's going to play the Charizard. And he's going to Burning Darkness. You feel good about yourself, buddy? Was that what you needed to do? All right. Good game. Good game, friend. This is why we don't play Charizard EX. I'm sorry, correction. This is why I have the Charizard EX deck built, but if you noticed, I named it I Hate Myself More, because this deck is for degenerates. I need to do some tweaking, definitely, to Spooky Trees. Like, I feel like I just need to, like, as much as I like Spooky Trees and Trevenant, I think I just need to go back to the Turbo Wo-Chien list that I had. And then, of course, just playing, like, Shaman. Let's see, what time is it? 10:25. We can do another one. So let's go back to the Turbo version that I had. This is interesting. Never mind. I figured it out. And we want Wo-Chiens. Yeah, I think this is... Because the point of the Arceus is for the consistency. It's to get the fortress. I want another Shaman. Give me another Shaman. How much are you? How much are you, sir? I know it was like it was like 750. That's ultimately what we want. Is we want a third Shaman. No, we'll just go back to the Turbo Wo-Chien list that we had. We'll do one Shaman. Yeah, we don't even want Trevenant anymore. Like, we're just going all in on the Wo-Chien train. Like, Manaphy? Who needs Manaphy? We'll go up to a second Shaman, though. Yeah, these are all the friends that we need. And then we say goodbye to Crushing Hammer, because that's degenerate. We say goodbye to Defiance Band. Say hello to a fourth Path to the Peak. We can go to Boss 4 Iono, 2 Judge, 2 Coloris, Lost Vacuum. All of that stuff is good. Poppy is fine. Palpad is still fine. We can go back up to 11 energy. And then, what else do we need? We need Bravery Charms. We need a ton of Bravery Charms. And you know what? Let's throw in a Shaman V-Star just for giggles. Put Manaphy back in. So yeah, Arceus is strictly for consistency. We can go down a path to the peak again. We've got 3 Bravery Charms, Poppy, Judge, Iono, probably 2. We can go up a Coloris, Palpad, Switch, Escape Rope for the 5th one. Either that, or we can cut Poppy, cut an energy, and do VIP Battle Pass. Yeah, this is looking like it needs to. Honestly, we could also get rid of Lost Vacuum. We don't need Lost Vacuum. So we go for Battle VIP Pass. We don't need Palpad. Like I said, this is like Turbo Wo-Chen. So we're just trying to go for consistency. Two Boss. Ultra Ball, Nest Ball. 10 Energy. I got the Super Rod right, yeah. 2, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. Okay. This will be the last time. And it's not Spooky Trees anymore. This is Turbo Snail. And there we go. All right, last game. Spookala newsletter. Oh, sweet. That's right. I did get into Spookala, guys. So if you're going to be going to the Tampa Fairgrounds the first weekend of October, then you will see me there. All right, we're putting on the rally cap for this one. My opponent won the coin flip. Opponent will be going first. Not what I wanted. We got some stuff and things and some things and stuff though. So let's get that Bidoof out there. We do get to Iono and we get to draw. What are they playing? Double Turbo, EXP, Arceus. This may be Lug... No, it's not Lugia, because that's basic energy. Mulligan, too. Cool. I don't know what this is, but we get to draw 2 cards. We get a Bravery Charm. And we have 4... Okay, so Iono's going to be fantastic, because it's going to shuffle that energy back into our deck. Oh, is this, like, Meowscarada? I mean, it is Meowscarada because obviously playing Sprigatito. Yeah, this is Meow Meow. Kitty Meow Meow. We got a Coloris Experiment. let's get rid of those two. And what are we looking for right now? We're looking for a Pineco or an Arceus. I think we're looking for a Pineco. That is exactly what we needed. That's actually a lot of exactly what we needed. Battle VIP pass, yes please. Let's grab a Wo-Chen and an Arceus. And let's go ahead and attach energy to the Wo-Chen. And we'll leave the Bidoof out there for right now. But we do have a Shaman V-Star. Gonna go for the Arceus. Radiant Alakazam. Colress's Experiment. So no boss's order. It's kind of the weird thing about this particular situation here is that like Pineco is extremely vulnerable. Alright, now we need to hopefully get some Bravery Charms. My boy's got a hand, that's for sure. Damn, hits the Mezagoza. He's gonna get the Pidgey. The Piggy. Gonna get the Piggy. My man's still going. Does he have the rare candy? He's going for, he's either going to set up his hand, or no, he's got the Meowscarada now, so does he have the rare candy? Which he does, yes. Has the rare candy. Gonna go for the Meow. Gonna go for the Meow Meow. Scratching Nails. Or no, Bouquet Magic. And he's gonna take out the Doof Doof. Alright. So we did get a Shaman, which is fantastic, and we got a Fortress, which is fantastic. Let's Mezagoza just to see what happens. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, is it a basic? The player searches their deck for a Pokemon reveals it. Oh, no. Guess we'll just grab a Bidoof then. That's kind of sad. My one Arceus is in my prize cards. Then let's Colress's. We'll take the Barrel, we'll take a Bravery Charm, and we'll take an Energy. Slap that Bravery Charm right there. Slap that Energy right there. We will go kaboom. How many do I need? I think I only need 4. Now do we snipe because the Scratching Nails is gonna do 220, so 250. 60, 70, 80. No, so... So he's gonna knock out the Wo-Chen for sure. The question is... Well, unless if he for some reason doesn't have a grass energy. Because we can hit something in the back for 180. So we can get rid of the Radiant Alakazam. Or we can make sure that he doesn't get the Pidgeot. I think the Alakazam is scarier because we don't want him spreading around damage. So let's go ahead and Covetous Ivy the Alakazam. And just snipe that off the back. We got a Pineco. That's kind of cool, I guess. If for some miracle, like we are in like Flynn. Although he's got the Arceus, which means now he can grab Pidgeot and a rare candy, and then he can use Pidgeot to just consistently grab grass energy every turn. Honestly, I think... I don't know. God, that hits... I didn't know that hit... Oh, wait, no. I do survive! I forgot that he's got the double energy on. The double turbo energy. I will survive, and that means that... Oh, to the benched Pokemon. Oh, I have Switch. And Revenge Blast will do 48. That'll do 240. Oh, too bad. Alright, now really the only thing that we're missing is just a path. A path to the peak. If we can get a path to the peak, that would be fantastic. I'm gonna quick search for that leaf. That good leaf. Alright, so we Barrel, we Shaman V-Star, we Pineco, we switch. Bouquet Magic. Interesting choice. Okay. Yeah, very interesting choice. Yeah, so we'll put the Pineco, we'll evolve the Shaman, we'll switch, play the Barrel. Let's just use Starbloom now. Industrious Incisors. That did crap all. Didn't want any of that. I could slap the Bravery Charm on this Shaman. I can Ultra Ball for... I mean, I know that the Arceus is benched. So that doesn't help either. So let's just Revenge Blast. Alright, is he gonna have the boss? Well, of course he's got the boss, because he's got Pidgeot, and for some reason I haven't been able to find any of my path to the peaks. I don't like... I mean, I think I'm gonna put Shaman down to a 1 of. I don't like it. Get path with Barrel. Like, I play 3 in this deck. How you doing, Arcmaster? Yeah, path to the peak would have been very, very nice. I wouldn't be surprised, because I already know that my Arceus V-Star is one of my prize cards, so I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, and I do know that Pineco... Oh, no, that was the game before that it was prized. So I wouldn't be surprised if my 3 Path to the Peaks are 3 of the other prizes, and then... I don't know. Something ridiculous. Like, if my mans was smart, he would probably at this point, because, yeah, Masquerada, no, yeah, Scratching Nails would kill, would KO Wo-Chen. So he'd be if I were him, I'd be grabbing a boss's order. I don't know what he's trying to grab with Ultra Ball. Unless he's trying to set up another Masquerada. Quick search. At least this is something different. Like, the two of the 3 matches that I played before this were Charizard EX. Because, you know, Charizard go burr. Big fire lizard. Alright, is this the boss, or did he just grab another grass energy so he can bouquet magic? Yep, there's the boss. The barrel. Okay. That's interesting. What do we present? Guess we just present the Shaman again. Yeah, I did win. It's just boring to play against it over and over and over again. Okay, he's gotten both of my Bidoofs. There's really no point in doing any of this stuff. Like, I can't even... Yeah, there's not even anything I can Mesa Goza for, so I think I just need to Revenge Blast. Oh, great. More Ultra Balls and more Nest Balls. Does he have... Well, and again, I keep asking. I was like, does he have it in his hand? And I keep forgetting he's got Pidgeot on the field. No more Arc V-Star. No, I only... because this is a Turbo Wo-Chen deck that I put together. So, I just have a 1/1 set of RCSV and RCSV Star just for consistency. Like, I'm trying to pop Fortress on turn 1 as consistently as possible. And so, yeah, there's the double turbo. That's so dumb. Bouquet magic. Discard basic energy. Mesa Goza. And of course he hits heads. So Scratching Nails did absolutely nothing. Alright, let's see here. He's got 3 prize cards left. Or I've got 3 prize cards. He's got 2. Scratching Nails will KO. I need to... Unfortunately, there's no way to get rid of that Meowscarada. I don't think I can do enough damage because Revenge Blast only does 280. I need to make a decision though. I think I'm just gonna Iono. I panicked. Alright, so we got an energy, we got a switch. I think I just lose. Yeah, because Covetous Ivy will do only 240, so that won't even kill anything on the back row. Darn it. Yeah. Yeah, I call this Turbo Wochen, but I've got I think the problem is the Shamans. I need to cut the Shamans down to 1. Oh. Oh yeah. No, is dead. Yeah, let me make a quick edit and then we'll do one more match. Cuz I want Turbo Snail to do well. So yeah, let's cut this. Let's cut that down to 1. 3 Wochen is fine. Let's go back up to a 2/2 of Arceus. Trainers, we've got Boss's Order, Iono. Alright, we can go down to 2 Bravery Charms since Wochen's really... Well, no, because Shaman can benefit from it as well, so... We'll keep that. And I think we want... an even split of Judges and Chloruses. Iono, Boss's Orders... So Wochen does it does 60 for each prize card that the opponent has taken. So at 2 prize cards left, Wochen is could hit their back row for 240 damage. Leafeon is good if I wasn't playing the Fortress engine. Because yeah, greening cells is fantastic. Actually, that's I think we go 1 Bravery Charm, and then let's do this. Let's be a little spicy. Let's play Defiance Band. Move those down to 2. Let's bump Path. Nest Ball, Ultra Ball, Vattle VIP Pass, Path to the Peak, Bravery Charm, Defiance Band, Judge. I guess we'll... Let's throw in a 3rd boss. Faulkner. Yeah. For me it's just about it's about speed. Plus I'm going for, you know, disruption as well. You know, kind of like basically what happened, like if I pop Fortress and then play Iono, it's basically like a one-sided Judge. It knocks their hand, you know, down to 4, and then I, you know, having not taken any prize cards yet, will still draw 6. All right, let's try this. Or do we do this? Yeah, this is actually a lot closer to what my original deck list was. All right. Oh, Straw Hat Gang. I'm going up against the entire Straw Hat crew. Well, the rally cap didn't work, so we're going to take that off. Yeah, and we're going to... And I decided to go with the Defiance Bands, because that'll pack a little extra punch. Yes, we do want to go first with this deck, because, like I said, we want to be able to evolve first. Not the best. Oh wait, no, we got a battle VIP pass. All right, this is it. Yeah, this is the hand that we want. And we've got an Iono. All right. And we're going up against Chen Pao. All right, and we got the Pineco. My goodness, you are just too good to me, deck. Let's grab an Arceus, and let's grab the Shaman as well. Might as well. Let's slap the energy on the Arceus, and we're gonna end the turn. So as long as there's no Iono or Judge, which I would imagine, well, no, I don't think they would play Irida on turn 1. So we're going to Arceus V-Star, which is going to grab us our Fortress and our Bibarel. We'll pop the Fortress. We'll get 4 energy here, 2 energy here, or 1 energy. Yeah, 4 energy here, 1 energy here. We'll Iono. Knock his hand down to 4, not put us back up to 6, and then we can Bibarel again. But yeah, so this is the way that this hand is supposed to work. The only thing that'll make it better is if we hit a Path to the Peak, which I may grab that instead of the Bibarel, because we don't need Bibarel yet. It's more important that we grab that we get Path to the Peak out. So yeah, so we grab a Fortress, and we grab a Path to the Peak. We play Fortress. Fortress go kaboom. And remember, we still have our attach for the turn as well if we hit another energy, so 3, 4, and we'll put 1 there. He's gonna take 2 prize cards. We now can slam Path to the Peak. And honestly, no, we need Iono. I was gonna say we could Ultra Ball instead and grab the Bibarel and then refill our hand. But this is just as good, because now we have an energy. We don't need another Pineco out there, and we don't need to switch. So yeah, so now Covetous Ivy automatically is hitting for 120 on the back row. And I can just Forest Blast, so I'm just gonna, yeah, because I don't need him getting Baxcalibur, so we're just gonna keep him off that. And a Judge, which is nice. So even if he like fills his hand, I can knock it back down to 4 cards. Radiant Jirachi, which doesn't do anything right now, but if it's in the active spot, knocked out. Search your deck for 3 cards, put them into your hand. Okay. I've never actually seen somebody play Radiant Jirachi. And so now he's going to try to... He's going to do 120 to Wo-Chen. Or he's going to switch. Oh, I see. But Path to the Peak is up, so that literally doesn't matter. I could also just boss up the Chen Pao. And smack it. We're going to attach to the Shaman. What are we doing here? Or do we snipe the Lapras? No, I think what we do... We don't want to judge. We don't want to boss... Well, we could boss up the one Chen Pao. I think... Here. Oh, Forest Blast. No. Oh, that's because he's resistant. No, we're going to Covetous Ivy. And we're going to put it on that Chen Pao, so now I can literally one-shot everything. I can kill Lapras. Oh, wow. It just passed again. Let's get the Pineco down. To be honest, we'll just keep Covetous Ivying. We'll take out the Lapras. And there's the scoop. Yeah, so that's how the deck is supposed to play. It just, you want to almost guarantee a turn 2 Fortress, and then just start going ham with Wo-Chen. And then, like I said, if you're going up against Charizard EX, then you're just doing ridiculous damage. I mean, it does... Forest Blast does, like, 440. And I think we are going to end the night with another round of Mimikyu Mayhem. So this will be the last game. But no, this is my favorite kind of like meme deck. Only because it's just so funny. Especially if we go up against like Charizard EX. They don't know what to do with this deck. And this one, surprisingly, we don't want to go first. We want to be able to attack as quickly as possible. And we've got pretty much everything that we need. Holy cow. We got Spinda, we got 2 Raltses, we got a Mimikyu. I mean, we can pretty much dump our entire hand. We got the Path to the Peak, and we got the energy, and we got the Fog Crystal. So, the way that this deck works, it's called Mimikyu Mayhem, but it only plays, like, 1 or 2 copies of Mimikyu. You're actually seeing both of them right here. Well, let's get the Path down. And let's get the energy on the Spinda. We're not going to Fog Crystal yet, because we don't know what we actually need. But it revolves around Spinda, which Dizzying Spin does, it puts a damage counter on each of the opponent's Pokemon, and it confuses the active. And then you've got this Mimikyu here with, for 2 energy, does 10 damage for each damage counter on all of your opponent's Pokemon. So when you're playing against things like Charizard EX, where they're like, or even like Lost Box, where they're like filling their bench as quickly as possible. Alright, now it prevents all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to all Pokemon that all of your Pokemon that have energy attached. Existing effects are not removed. Damage is not an effect. So I think that now protects, if I understand correctly, I think Toad Scroll. Oh wait, no. What am I talking about? I got Path to the Peak out. That's why this deck is so good. No, what we really need is a top deck Kirlia or something to grab Kirlia. Goss. What the hell do you... What is this guy playing? Cotton Lift. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy, reveal them, put them into your hand, shuffle your deck. Interesting. And then Cherubi. I know Cherum allows you to, like, put energies. Meh. I mean, I guess we'll start getting the other Mimikyu prepped, but we're just gonna keep dizzying. The point of this deck is you just keep dizzying spinning, and you let your opponent knock out the Spindas. If you're lucky, you can find the EXP share and attach it to one of the Raltses, because I do play the 1 prize Gardevoir in here, the one that does 60 damage plus 30 for every psychic energy, and you let them just keep knocking out your Spindas while all of their Pokemon just keep accumulating damage counters. And I think the most that I've had this Mimikyu without like weakness applied, I think it had hit for like 440. Yeah, so that's fine. We're gonna put this Mimikyu up. Another path to the peak. We'll get him ready. So worst gift is not gonna do very much, unfortunately. Wow, we've got like 3 psychic energy prized. Yeah, so right now it's only gonna do 50. But that means on the next turn it's gonna do 100. And then the next turn after that, it would do 170. Or it would do 200. Basically just doubles every single turn. The problem is, unfortunately, I am not getting the cards that I need. I basically have... I've had no trainers. I don't have a draw engine. Hell yeah, that's what we're talking about, baby. Stay confused. Hey, there's another Spinda. Alright, we'll just work. So now, yeah, now it hits for 130. Which means now, now he hits for 230, 250, 260. Yeah, that's what we want to see. We want to see those tails. He's going to knock himself out. Ah, yes, the crushing hammer. Nope. Didn't work. That's fine, because it's for 290. Oh, a 1 prizer. 2 energy. See, this sucks. This sucks so bad, because if I had what I needed, I would be attaching an energy to Spinda. I'd be retreating the Mimikyu. I'd be knocking this out and placing damage counters, but we just got to keep moving forward. And we'll grab 2 prize cards, which is nice. Heavy Ball and a Switch. Again, 1, 2... 3, and I think what it said that there was 3 energy still left in the deck, which means that there's 2 prized. I only play 8 psychic energy, but that means that there's two prized. I had a 1/3 chance of picking out at least 1 energy, and I failed. Well, I mean, that's a Gallade. What else do I have in here? Okay, so Bravery Charm. So one of my Curlias is in here, and then a Crushing Hammer. Whatever. Well, hopefully we hit the If anything, I hope... Yeah, if we hit the Curlia... A Bravery Charm. That doesn't really do anything against this deck. Really, the only reason Bravery Charm is in this deck is against Lost Box. Because... slapping a Bravery Charm on... Spinda makes it... makes them unable to Oko with Cramorant or Sableye, and then also putting it on Mimikyu keeps them from being able to do stuff and things and stuff. What is this hand? This is horrible. How much was he hitting for you? It's 80 plus 40 for each of your bench Pokemon that has an energy attached to it. So it was hitting for 120. Okay, so Bravery Charm will, as long as he doesn't attach another energy, which he's more than likely going to. If I was smart, I'd probably just switch into the Mimikyu. But this, like I said, this deck is for the memes. Oh, I'll take that. I'll take a free turn. Do you realize the error of your ways? Once you play Gita, you can't attack. That's honestly why I think Leafeon is better than Gita. Because, like, even though Greening Cells ends your turn, it still has a little bit more flexibility. Plus, then you could still play a supporter for the turn. Something, please. What is this? This is horrible. How many... So there's one energy in my... Or no, there wasn't any energy in there. So 3, which means there's still 5 in the deck. And 3 Fog Crystals, and 2 Curlias, and then, like, 4 Ultra Balls, and 4 Nest Balls. Like, this is horrible. I literally can't do anything. The nice thing about this deck, though, is that I have time. They're all single. It's all single prize. Some random Torterra deck. Alright, we'll put this Mimikyu up. Please? Something? I mean, a Nest Ball doesn't even really help me. It just tells me what I have. I guess it thins the deck a little bit. And now that I look at it, presenting the Mimikyu was a bad idea, because now he can attack with the Cherrim. Yeah, this is like one of like the biggest downfalls of card games is the variance. Like, you could have like the best matchup ever, the best starting hand, which I did, and then just completely brick. So there we go. I've now lost my 1 out. What does this do? Once per turn, you may search your deck for a leaf Pokemon and reveal it and shuffle your hand. This is like, I mean, it's not over. It's not over till it's over. You're about to see the comeback of the century here. with our Spinda friend. Crushing Hammer, sure, I guess. Woo! We did it! I guess we'll keep it off of the Toad Scroll because that's really the only thing that can one-shot me. And we know that he doesn't have any more grass energy in his deck because he whiffed with Eldegoss. So, and I know he does have superior energy revival. And what do you do? Okay, 160. This attack does 50 damage for each of your evolution Pokemon in play. Oh, so you get the professor's researches, but I don't get any. I play like 4 Iono and like 2 judges in this deck. This is dumb. Now, why he wouldn't just retreat and attack with the Torterra, I don't know. Oh, great. A Palpad that I can't use because I still haven't found a single supporter. This is stupid embarrassing. You know what? You can have a Ralts. I don't think I've ever bricked this hard on a game. At least I made him waste the boss's order. God, this is so dumb. Not the way I wanted to end the night, but you know, it is what it is. Choose an active Pokemon, sure. Spinda. Oh, great. A little late to the party there. I mean, yeah, no, this is... Like, if he's smart, all he needs to do now is just retreat and slap me in the face with his Torterra. Which is doing what? 51, 52, 250? Yeah. Yeah, that was dumb. And I really wish that I could redeem myself, but unfortunately, that did have to be the last game. It is sad. Sad days. I mean, at least you got to see the Mimikyu hit him for, what was it, like 290? He did like 440 damage, or he had 440 damage on him. So, you get the idea. You get the gist of the deck. But that is going to be it for tonight. A couple of housekeeping things. First and foremost, thank you for everybody that tuned in and watched. Thank you, Arcmaster and Unlimited Greg, for contributing in the comments. Again, I am streaming live from Unlimited Video Games, so if you are in the Pinellas Park area or in the Tampa Bay area, please come out and support the shop. There's a lot of great people, a lot of great things, and there's a full arcade. So, you know, we do a lot of streaming events. We do a lot of, you know, live events and tournaments and stuff. So definitely come check it out. And if you enjoyed my content, if you enjoyed, you know, watching me, I have all of my stuff right here at the Mimikyute guy. I have a whole website. I have, you know, digital art, you know, my own brand of stickers, t-shirts, things like that. But then I also do community events such as this. So definitely give me a follow, and I hope to see you guys all soon. So that's been it for me tonight. I will be back next Monday and probably play some more Pokemon. Actually, no, that's what we're going to be doing. It's just a matter of what type of Pokemon. Probably we'll take a break from the TCG, maybe do some shiny hunting in Legends Arceus, or, you know, like a Nuzlocke run through, but we'll figure it out. So anyway, thank you guys again so much. I hope you